Y'all, I just want to record this while it's on my mind. It's hotter than a fool out here, and it's disrespectfully hot. But I was about to pull off from this gas station, and I started hearing, hold on, what in a turtleneck? I started hearing this. I just started hearing, man, God said he can use anything. He said for the stuff that you think is a waste of your time, or that your ego or personality perceive as a waste of your time, is something that he will use. He told me, he said, look, even something as simple as when he asked you to journal. Just journal about epiphanies you're having as you're going about your day, your week, your month. Epiphanies, light bulb moments. It could be confrontations that's been settled out, whatever it might be. He said even something as simple as journaling, it's a reason. He said nothing is wasted. He said you and your journaling and being committed to that can turn into something that's a book. It could be something that he will teach you how to develop that into something that could be useful for somebody else, to help somebody else heal. So don't sleep on stuff. And when he asks you to do something, just do it. And don't let your egoic personality trick you out of something that might be linked to one of your callings or your destiny or something like that. He said because your ego personality is programmed and conditioned to think that it's better to be busy being busy instead of taking a moment to pause and potentially do something like journaling. You know, your mind, your egoic personality, sometimes due to the conditioning of how hustle culture has mucked with our brain a little bit, our mindset and our perspective, we'll look at something like journaling as meandering around and wasting time when you need to be doing something more productive. But he said, look, when he puts something on your heart, and it might be new and outside of your comfort zone, something that you typically wouldn't do, even if it's something like journaling, you might look at that like, that's lame. No, he said it's a reason for everything. Nothing is wasted. And as long as you can get over your egoic personality and what they say, tame the beast. That's what they mean by tame the beast. Tame your egoic personality when it comes to how it'll talk you out of doing something that God might have dropped in your consciousness and your mind to take action on for a reason. It could be something small like journaling. He said, but journals turn into books sometime, especially when you're journaling on things, hardships and challenges that you're going through, and that you're coming out of the desert on, you know, and he healing you along the way, and you pulling nuggets of wisdom from. Hey, that's the information, that's the content, that's an ebook, that's anything. So he said just don't sleep on stuff that he put on your heart. Nothing is wasted, and stop letting your ego talk you out of doing stuff because it's not considered what society say is most productive to be doing with your time, because sometimes that'd be a lie. And that's how you can miss your blessing or delay it by procrastinating and putting off something that he might have put on your heart to do way back there. Okay? Nothing is wasted. Stop saying meandering